New tonight, the holidays will bring lots of family into your home and have parents busier than ever.
KCTV5's Joe Chiodo is taking us room by room to show us just how dangerous your home can be when you really aren't paying any attention.
We all know you could never fully child-proof a home, especially somewhere dangerous like the kitchen. But there are ways to make it safer if you start thinking smarter.
It's overwhelming. I mean, it's overwhelming. You just have to look everywhere.
There are dangers all over the home, and Amy Terraris knows it well. Not only is she a mom of 3,
10, 7, and 5.
She's the manager of childhood safety at Children's Mercy. First up, the kitchen, where she says accidents happen in the blink of an eye. Half of all home fires start in the kitchen, according to the National Fire Protection Association.
They're very, very quick.
She says always use the back burners on the stove when cooking and keep handles facing backwards so kids can't pull them down. She sees dozens of kids burned from boiling water and also
ramen noodle burns.
The next danger in the kitchen, leaving the dishwasher open with utensils placed sharp side up.
A young toddler who's not steady on their feet could fall forward, and we don't want a knife or fork pointing up.
Dangerous chemicals are another concern. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, more than 90,000 kids are sent to the hospital for unintentional poisoning every year.
Just last week, I had a patient come in eating a laundry pad.
And Chief of Toxicology, Dr. Jennifer Lowry, says it's easy to prevent.
Where do we put our Tupperware versus where do we put our chemicals?
Don't store cleaning sprays that could hurt kids in their view. Put chemicals above the fridge out of reach. Lowry says she sees so many kids who think Windex or mouthwash is actually Gatorade. Her advice, think like a kid, which brings us to the living room.
Parents need to get on their hands and their knees and crawl around to see what their children are seeing.
This often is where things get left under couches and tables, hidden from your sight, especially medicine that looks like candy. Next up, the bathroom. Make sure your home water temperature is 120 degrees, something a lot of parents don't know to change once they have kids.
You can have 10 minutes of exposure at 120 degrees before it will cause burns. You get up to 160 degrees, it takes a half a second to cause a burn.
And never allow for a drowning risk.
Once the child is out of the bathtub, drain that water immediately so it's not sitting, because again, that's a drowning risk.
Our last room that often sends kids to the ER, the bedroom, where heavy furniture like dressers and TVs can crush a child.
All of those things need to have brackets, braces, furniture straps to secure those to the wall so that they're not falling over on children.
And windows need special locks that keep them from opening more than 4 inches and falling out.
There are dangers everywhere.
And there is an organization here in Kansas City, Charlie's House, in memory of this little boy, 2-year-old Charlie Horn. He died while trying to climb a dresser and it fell on him. Through the organization, you can order complimentary safety items here to keep furniture in your own home from falling on your children. Joe Chiodo, KCTV5 News.